Hi guys, 18 Dap here and welcome to the latest matchday preview for the channel. Tuesday night football under the lights, League 2, Bromley versus Doncaster Rovers. Let's get the video started.
So guys, welcome to the latest matchday preview on the channel, Bromley versus Doncaster Rovers in League 2. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel and continuing to do so. If this video has brought you to the channel and you like this sort of content, please consider clicking subscribe so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. And if you are new, this is a format that we go through match previews. We look at previous meetings between the two clubs, current form across all competitions. I choose a Doncaster Rovers player just to say a few words about, and then I choose the opponent's one to watch. But as I always say, you know your club much better than I do, so if there's somebody else within Bromley's squad that needs talking about at that point, get them in the comments down below. And then we finish the video off with three predictions. Prediction team lineup, thanks to FanHub, the predictions league table that me and the family do for every league game this season, and then the all important score prediction at the very end. So without further ado, let's get into previous meetings. Bromley and Donny have not faced off a great deal in our history. This is only the second occasion that I can find that we will be facing each other competitively, and the one previous earlier this season was a defeat for Donny. Bromley ran out 1-0 winners in that one at the Eco Power Stadium. So yeah, hopefully we can return the favour and get a win tomorrow night. If there are any other games that Bromley and Donny have faced off, I couldn't find them, please let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, this will be the second one that I know of where we'll be facing each other competitively, and hopefully we can make it 1-1 in terms of wins. On to current form though, I don't think it's going to be cut and dry for Donny. Looking at us, we're coming into this one on the back of 3 straight wins, 2 defeats before that. Bromley in decent form though, 4 wins in their last 5. A decent victory last time out, and that defeat was against Bradford as well. So yeah, in decent form coming into this one. And it's been a great season so far after promotion from the National League last summer. Bromley currently sitting 10th, only 7 points away from Crewe in 7th. So there's a late playoff push is certainly not out of the question. They're currently one of the form teams in the league, like I've just mentioned. They've won 4 and drawn 1 of their last 6, which puts them 4th in the form table across the last 6. And like I say, that defeat was a narrow 1-0 against Bradford, so can't really be too disheartened with that as well. Bradford currently top of the form table in the last 6. So throughout the season though, Bromley have been better away from home than at home. 27 points earned away compared to the 21 at home, so hopefully that plays in Donny's favour because our away form is pretty decent. But yeah, this current form I'm not looking forward to, or I'm not confident that we'll come away with 3 points. I'd certainly take a draw at this point. For Donny though, a solid performance last time out against Newport, comfortable 3-0 winners on the day. I don't think this game will follow a similar script. I think it's going to be very, very tough to get anything out of this game. But it's a real good opportunity to strengthen our hold on the top 3 if we continue the great away form that we've got. Just under half of our total points, 30 points out of 61, have been won on our travels. So yeah, we do enjoy playing away from home for sure this season. It does kind of go hand in hand with Bromley being poorer at home. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get the 3 points tomorrow. From Saturday though, it's difficult to pick out a standout player. For me, each member of the squad performed superbly, did their job to a T, and really added something to the team. Yeah, there weren't one player that massively stood out, one player that underperformed. It was just a real good, solid, complete performance from the Rovers, and hopefully we can replicate that tomorrow night. It's still extremely tight at the top, and we can still drop to 5th once all the games in hand have been played. So yeah, it's really important that we continue to just chip away and add points wherever possible, and hopefully we can get 3 tomorrow night at Bromley. On to player profile. So for this one I've gone with Jamie Sterry, 29-year-old right back, and for me he's just going from strength to strength this season. Question marks were over him early on in the season. There was mistakes in him, much better going forward than defensively, but I think he's started to put a lot of that behind him. He's solid at the moment, both moving forward and completing his defensive tasks and his defensive duties as well. There's solid link up between him and Molyneux, which is creating a lot for Donny, but not just Molyneux, his vision and range of passing is bringing so many other players in as well. So yeah, very, very strong performance against Newport, as were so many of the players. But yeah, it's just going from strength to strength, and it's great to see. Really, really good player. Like I say, going forward, there's never really been a question mark over that. His delivery and kind of his long throws and his passing range. There were question marks over his defensive duties and his abilities there, but he seems to be improving in those as well and just becoming a real solid starting player. So yeah, long may that continue. Moving on to the opponent's one to watch. So as I said at the start of the video, you know your club much better than I do. So if this individual isn't the one to watch, get who you think it is in the comments down below. But I think you'll probably already know who I'm going with. It's Michael Cheek, fantastic centre forward, 33 years old, career appearances of 420, 173 goals, 27 assists, and there were question marks over if he could make the step up to EFL level. He's played the majority of his football in the non-league, and I think he's answered those questions. 17 goals this season so far, a superb season, first season in the EFL. And yeah, like I say, he's definitely answered those questions. He's a handful. We're going to have a lot of work to do Tuesday night, tomorrow night, if we're going to keep him quiet. So yeah, for me, the one to watch, Michael Cheek. Moving on to the predicted team lineup. So this is thanks to FanHub. If you've not downloaded the app yet, please go ahead and do so. And I think the performance on Saturday was pretty much picked the team itself. We've got to go unchanged for me. Sharman Lowe in goal, Sterry, Oluwu, McGrath and Maxwell as a back four. Broadbent, Bailey and Clifton in the middle. Molyneux on the right, Gibson on the left, who was very, very unlucky not to get on the score sheet on Saturday, with Rob Street up front on his own. So unchanged from Saturday for me. I don't see why we would change a winning team, but who knows, there might have been an injury not picked up, or bit of tiredness, bit of fatigue, so we will see who the 11 is, but that's my prediction for tomorrow night. Onto the predictions league table as well. So if you're new to this, me and the family predict the scoreline for every single league game. Get it spot on, we get 3 points. Outcome of the game right, but not the scoreline, it's 1 point. Completely wrong, it's no points. And there was confidence across the family on Saturday, but none of us got the correct scoreline. We all went with the correct result though, so 1 point added for everybody. Max is in first on 26 points, Chris in second on 24, me in third on 22, and my dad in fourth on 18 at the minute. And that takes me on to the all-important score prediction. So I think I've alluded to it already. I think it's going to be very tough to get 3 points from Bromley. Although their home form isn't great, our away form is decent. I just think the current form that they're in is going to make it really difficult to get 3 points on Tuesday night. So I'm going to stick with my gut feeling. I said I'd take a draw, so I'm going to predict a draw. I'm going Bromley 1, Donny 1. If you think it's going to be different, let me know in the comments down below. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you've enjoyed it, big thumbs up on it for us, please. Comments in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.